this and that. Don't you think they need to, find the other one? And grandma said, you know what? For what? Why are y'all so concerned about the most, insignificant shit? And God said, that's what you already know here too. I said, that's insignificant. Now what else? Nothing. And grandma said, that's what this nigga told you too. I said, that nigga ain't a nigga. But y'all want to act like they a nigga, so let's keep on acting. And I say, you know what? It couldn't be me in the situation, but it is you in a multitude of situations, and you looking like shit. Boo. What you gonna do when they don't do this and they don't do that and all sort of stuff? I said, that bitch gonna do whatever the fuck they need to do. And I say, you know what? The world done fucked them up, and they really just don't care about the world no more. And God has made them care again. And grandma said, that's what you know too. And say, you know what? They was out here, and that's what's catastrophic for you. You like, shoot, why would you do this? Why would you not do that and not do this and say that and all this other stuff? Grandma said, we don't need to say a multitude of words to you. I say, you already know what's going on, and that one do too, and that one do too, and that one do too. I say, yeah, and we do, boo. It's time for everybody, you know what? Keep on doing whatever. I say, you know what? I don't care no more. And that's how you really feel. You've lost the oomph to care. I know how that feels. you know, God want me to be in this material plane to care again, but I have been, you know, in a state of mind of spirituality where I didn't want to think about clothes, cars, house, food, nothing. And grandma said all I was doing was drinking water, eating ice. And I lost about 40 pounds, and everybody was looking at me like, are you okay, nigga? I ain't on drugs. I'm just, going through a spiritual awakening. And that's what I went through. And everybody looking like shit, and I did, boo. And God said, you know what? I'm done with my spiritual awakening, and God want me to be tapped in to the metaphysical state of mind, and it's irritating the shit out of me. And grandma said, that's what God knows too. God said, yeah, she ain't even all up to par. And everybody looking like, yeah, if you was to get this and get that and shit, you know what? You would be a bad bitch, fool. And God said, that's what we know here too. It says, you tame my demons is here. And then it says, there will never, okay, compare to you. So someone is saying, you know what? You one of a kind, baby. And that bitch is a million and a million to one or some shit like that. And that's what you need to know here too. I said, shit, and y'all met at a very, very peculiar spot and place. And you think that what? This ain't ordained? I said, nigga, that bitch is pissed at you. That's what you need to know here too. Someone is upset. They're perturbed. I said, that's that bitch here, boo. Yeah, it says, we're meant to be together. I will wait as long as it takes, okay, for a shot with you. So someone, you know what, is looking at you like, I ain't pregnant by you, but if I was, shoot, I'll be happy. That's what you need to know here too. Someone is saying, shoot, you're trying to see if there was a moment in time where, you know what, you was in something. I said, ain't that the truth, boo? You really is sitting up here looking at your pants saying, did you come off or did you stay on? And that's the one's truth here too. Tell me more. Yeah, it says I keep hoping to bump into you everywhere we go. So everywhere this person is going, they hoping to see you or catch a glimpse of you or an inkling of you or something. Someone is looking for you, boo. Yeah, it says I've been manifesting you. So someone is manifesting you, and you know what? That's what you need to know here too. Yeah, it says I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head space. So someone is trying to clear their head space, boo. But they want a chance with you. And you looking like, I don't want a chance with you though. I need to get myself together so I can get my real love back, boo. And that's someone's truth. Yeah, it says, I just want to hear your voice. So someone just want to, you know what, communicate with you, hear your voice, and that's it. That's all you need to know here too. Yeah, it says, I want to make you mine. Yeah, this person really, you know what, someone loves to spit out their mouth, spitting on the ground is here. Someone could chew tobacco, Copenhagen, or something like that. It says, I can't keep pretending that I'm okay without you. So someone, you know what, really is not okay. They're really going through it. Yeah, it says there are just okay, a distraction. So someone may be dealing with somebody, but it's just, you know what, something to distract somebody from, you know what, the essence of you. Yeah, it says you're my everything. And someone cares about you deeply. They care about you, and that's what you need to know here too. The overall energy, I didn't know what love felt like until you came along. So someone cares here. Tell me more. For Virgo men born in August, it says, I don't want, okay, to wait any longer. Please be mine. It says, I'm yours forever and ever. Someone could have sucked their fingers or sucked their two thumbs, okay? I mean, their two fingers like this in their mouth when they was growing up. They just stopped sucking their thumb or their fingers. Someone needs to know that. It says, I think about you all the time. Yeah, it says, we've been together for a lifetime. So this person feels as though, like, you know what? I've met you before. Yeah, it says, are you thinking about me? And the overall energy, it says, I want to fall asleep next to you. So someone wants to, you know what? See what's up with you, boo. They care about you. Tell me more. Yeah, we have control issues is here. It says gender stereotype is here. We have fears around love is here. And it says jealousy, everyone that, oh no, believes that everyone will leave. And then it says dwelling in the past is here too. Overall energy, possessiveness. Tell me more for Virgo women born in August. So it says, I feel unworthy of having love in my life. I feel miserable and lost. Yeah, I depend on you too much to let you go. I have codependency issues. And then it says, I am embarrassed about my actions and feel disgusted with myself. Overall energy, I am afraid that your feelings for me are not mutual. So that's your message. Bye.